March 15th, Justin and myself are here at the crown of another large destructive avalanche from this weekend. Another avalanche that ran on the February 21st surface Hoar. This time we're at the log cabin area on the west side of White Pass, about 1,600 meters on a northeast aspect. We've been talking a lot about this layer in the last couple of weeks, mainly focusing on the Wheaton where this layer is widespread. In the White Pass area though, we've been kind of mentioning how this layer is found in isolated areas, specifically sheltered and shaded areas. This particular avalanche is a size 3. It's about 500 meters wide at its widest, made up of several different lobes at the start zone, and it ran all the way down to the road, so about 700 meters in length. This particular start zone looks to have been triggered by a wind slab from above. We have another crown of the avalanche about 75 meters above us. This is actually an old bed surface pencil slab to our 25th or 21st surface Hoar layer here, down below about 50 centimeters of pencil slab. What looks to have happened is the wind slab released during the storm, and where it reached this area where the surface Hoar was prevalent, that shaded, sheltered area, it managed to step down and trigger this large avalanche. The fact that these avalanches are found in isolated areas in the White Pass is making them really hard to predict. You can ski several different similar slopes number of times, not finding that surface Hoar layer, but they are lingering in those spaces, just waiting for the right person at the right time to trigger these really large, devastating avalanches. So here we are in the track of our recent avalanche at Log Cabin, and you can really see the scale of this avalanche. Looking up, right at ridgeline, you can see the faint shadow of the crown of the wind slab that triggered the step down event. The avalanche stepped down to the persistent weak layer, the February 21st surface Hoar layer. Halfway down that slope you can see the shadow of the crown in an area that most people would really expect to be below the start zone. If you think about it, that area is probably the place where it's sheltered from the wind and shaded from the sun, an area that really fosters that surface Hoar development. Another thing this slide shows us is the scope and scale of this avalanche. One of the problems with persistent weak layers is people often misunderestimate the size and the distance they'll run. This avalanche actually propagated quite a ways around to the looker's right onto a completely different feature. Another lobe of the debris is over there, and then the run out ran all the way into and over the standard east aspect approach and skin track to Log Cabin.